What's ramming, fam? It's me, Alex the Rambler, and today we're back on Hearts of Iron 4. I don't know where I'm going to zoom in on that because there isn't the logo, but I'm doing Kaiserreich. So what if Germany had won World War I? But we're not focusing on Germany today. Oh no. We're focusing on Alpha 0.9 Aurora Borealis. Hopefully this won't be a bore. But if you're happy to see Hearts of Iron back, please do leave a like, it does help out the channel. We are actually closing in rapidly on 300,000 subscribers for my 30th birthday, so thank you all for that. There was a huge spike last time I uploaded a HOI video, so mucho apreciado to that. I think we're about 5,000 away, which is awesome. Thank you. Now, one of the focus trees they've added into the 0.9 update is Iceland, so we're going to take a little look and have a lovely little playthrough of them. And I bet you didn't know that Iceland is secretly a superpower, so I'm going to show you today just how much of a superpower they really are. So shall we go over their brief history? So starting in 1874, Iceland had its first taste of independence when Denmark granted the colony home rule. When the guns fell silent after the Weltkrieg, Iceland joined the Middle Europa Economic Bloc, which brought Iceland, which brought a period of prosperity to the island. However, this economic prosperity would not last forever. The British Revolution in 1925 shattered the miracle that post-Weltkrieg Iceland was experiencing. The last decade has seen Iceland floundering, as its economy never fully recovered from the loss of Great Britain. Many politicians are now bringing forward further plans to revitalise the island. Right, so maybe not so much of a superpower. We do have Stefan Johan Stefansson leading us today. Oh no. Danish Icelandic personal union, that ruins our political power gain. An ailing economy. And, oh no. Gutes Region riot. But look at the size of me. I look like I'm actually larger than Iceland. I mean, Ireland. Oh my god. The two focus trees that they've added in are Ireland and Iceland, so I think I'm just getting a little bit muddled. My coffee hasn't taken effect yet, so I can't actually do any national focuses at the moment. I imagine I have to wait for the old Black Monday woes to be able to really do anything. So I guess I'll just start researching things for my world domination. And it appears I only have a population of 116,000. That's not good. I mean, it's great. That's all we need to become a superpower. Not that we are not already. Okay, so British trade was stopped because being in Middle Europa doesn't allow for any of the... Well, I'm not even in Middle Europa. Well, no, I'm in the economic bloc. Right, so that means I can't actually trade with syndicalist nations. Well... What? That's freaking... God, I'm blaming Snowden here. If in doubt, blame the leader of the nation. Oh, okay, so this is what happened 4 years ago. To help put a stopgap on the massive unemployment that started to rise in the country, the Atheling created the City Work Creation Scheme to put some people to work on manual labour construction projects. Hey! This worked for some time, but eventually became a divisive topic between the parties and the government. During a city council meeting, the council debated pulling the plug on the project, but the people said, no, we want it. So, it's still in place. Oh, I just realised that as a major superpower, the real trick to maintaining that is to have 0 factories. Yeah. While the past decade has been a disaster for the people of Iceland, there still remains a hope for a brighter future over the horizon. Prospective government officials have started crafting plans for a large-scale public works projects to provide jobs, kick-starting a tourism industry, or even looking into tapping into geothermal and hydroelectric resources that our island provides us with. Perhaps, with a little assistance from Denmark, we can make these dreams come true. Indeed. You know how I was talking about getting an economy? Unfortunately, Black Monday is here. Catastrophe. Replace ailing economy with failing economy. Alright, well, I don't have any stability. In fact, it's negative. You know what? Let's plan the recovery. Here we go. Iceland will never be able to have the traditional economies of our fellow Nordic countries. We must capitalise on Iceland's natural resources. I mean, look at all these options we have. We can either support the rural areas or support the urban area. Let's support the urban areas. because that's probably where most people live, in Reykjavik. What rural population? There's barely any people in Iceland, and they're complaining. This might be a kind of false promises, but I'm going to promise relief. In these times of crisis, the government and the prime ministers should just not be locked in a back room. We've got to talk to the people. That's never gone badly in history, has it? Talking to the people. Brexit. Oh, hey, look! The Soviets have risen up against the Russians. Alright. I'm going to encourage charitable acts. If the government can't handle it, just get the people to just help themselves. Well, apparently, in the space of like a week, the Soviets took over the entirety of Russia. Oh, wow, look, someone's actually donated a geyser. I don't think that's going to solve our economic problems, but I very much appreciate that. A most generous donation. Alright, let's expand my industry from 0 factories to maybe 1 factory. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, yes, look, you can get 1 civilian factory. Oh, wow. Engineers in Iceland have come forward with ideas to bring large amounts of water to the island to help with industrial... But I'm an island, so surely I already have water. Oh, but we're going to create dams. Alright, sure. Let's go for that. I'm moving my arms around. You can't see because I haven't got my camera on, but I'm like waving all about at this hydroelectric stuff. I'm excited. The only focus I'm able to do is request a Danish bailout. I'm having to go to Bode for help. Boo. Well, to no one's surprise, the American Civil War's kicked off, and it looks like Huey is commanding the American Union State. We've got Douglas MacArthur leading the Americas. The combined syndicates is Jack, and then the Pacific States is that guy. Well, it appears Karl of the Austrian Empire is trying to take out Hungary. I guess their little negotiations didn't go to plan. Well, here we go! Screw you, Bo! For an independent Iceland! Huzzah! I'm gonna celebrate Icelandic independence. Feels good. Feels good. To more prosperous times. Prosperous, not pospous. Prosperous times. Yes. Yes. I still don't have any factories, though. Oh my god, who the heck is that? All 4 fours! So because I'm an utter moron and I decided to do this recording in 2 parts, I've just been... I thought I was recording for about 2 hours. Turns out I wasn't. So luckily I saved the game before I actually resumed playing, so technically I've lost 2 hours of footage, but now I get to do it all over again. Oh my god. Oh, you're in for a treat. So because I'm going a little bonkers from having lost my 2 hours of footage, I don't know if I already told you, but I can't recruit troops, and I also can't design divisions because I can't get army experience, and there's no way for me to get army experience because I can't get any military staff. So this is fine. This is all absolutely fine. I'm just going to go ahead and expand my fishing industry and see how that goes. Essentially, beforehand... in the footage you haven't seen, I ended up getting into a bit of a fishing war with the Union of Britain, and they ended up occupying me. That might happen again, who knows? Oh, and the Wiltkrieg also started in 1937, but obviously I don't know if that's going to happen now. Oh my god, it's like an entirely different video. Hey, the Wiltkrieg decided to kick off at the same time that Middle Africa just exploded into a million pieces. Nice. Oh, and our former overlords, Denmark, decided to join the Reichspakt. Haha! I'm staying out of it. We've opened the hydroelectric plant, which gives us 1 factory. Oh! Let's begin a military factory, which will only take... Oh, Jesus. 4 years. Canada wants to trade with me! Come on in! Yay! Oh, a bountiful catch. Noish. I'm trying to go down the same tree as before, so we might end up getting occupied by the British again. Oh yes, the English were attacking our fishermen, so I will cut their lines. Take that. Yes. You think you can stop me? You can't. I'm appealing to the Canadians for aid. I need all the help I can get against the Union of Britain. And the second factory arrives. Wow. Truly, I am an industrial powerhouse. Thanks, Canada. Unfortunately, as you can see in Iceland, we don't actually have an airfield, so I can't even deploy them. Icelandic fishing regions. Let's expand towards Greenland. Good. We lost some 300 sailors from the HMCS Cumberland. Chaos in the harbour. Oh. And it was the British. Oh. An intact singless torpedo of English design. And the English have responded to the telegram with boasts. Oh my god. I need help from the Canadians. Please give me divisions. Huh? What? In an unexpected turn of events, the English have opted to back down from the skirmishes in the Icelandic waters. This places us as the undisputed masters of the waves around our island. Our fishermen are now free to resume catching fish without any fear of attacks from the Republican Navy. We could not have done this without the aid of Canada. Ha! Iceland completes King in Ottawa. What? Alexandria the First? What the frick? I'm going to expand in the North Atlantic and solidify my control. And just do war propaganda. I've got the PP, so I might as well use my PP to full effect. And now we've got the Canadian engineers. Nice, drop a line. Come on in. And what can I do now? Canadian civil construction projects or Iceland military projects? Military. Wellity. Cole the First, leader of the Danubian Federation, has come on in to help out the German Empire, and I think they needed the help because the German Empire's on its last legs. Look at all these things I can do now. I can do light fortifications, western anti-air emplacements, light coastal fortifications for Reykjavik, eastern anti-air, build the Catholic air base. Wow, I am really I'm getting pretty big. Well, this is the second time it's crashed when I've got to a peace deal between the Kingdom of Siam and the Commune of France. Why can't I just record a video and it go to plan without any crashes or mistakes like me not clicking record for 2 hours? I'm sure you'll all enjoy the video anyway. Watching me suffer. See, this time, if I just don't click on the event, then I won't crash. Also, the Wilkrieg for sure, jeez. Yeah, the German Empire, despite having the Austrians help, is not really helping. And, France is actually at war with France. But, they're not really helping. So, I'm going to get a Canadian garrison. Yeah. Yes, I will request the Z-Force. Are they in? What? Give me the men. Give me all the men. Get them in me. Well, I have a division now. Thank you, Canadians. I also have 1 military factory. Wow. And I think that's it. 4 factories total. Amazing. I'm going to expand everything. Bam, bam, bam. Beesh, boosh, bosh. I think I'm almost unbeatable now. However, what's happened to Greenland is kind of... oh, it's gross. It's controlled by Soviet Russia and France. Eee. It seems that you can just keep on requesting as soon as you get 150 PP factories. So if you want to keep this going for years and years and years, you might actually get more factories than Canada. Huh. But now with the Weltkrieg finished and the Third Internationale the dominant power in the world, even I, the mighty nation of Iceland, probably couldn't stand against them. So I'm going to leave it here with my majestic island led by Alexandria the First, curbing inflation. The rest of the focus tree, it doesn't really give you any opportunity to capture any territory, which is a little bit of a shame, but hopefully you've enjoyed seeing me essentially just not do anything for hours and hours. But don't worry, I'll reduce that down to a nice bite-sized chunk for you. So of course, leave a like for more Hearts of Iron 4. All praise Alexandria the First of Iceland, and it's tickety-boo from me. Many thanks to Wyatt, Onion Duck, Duke Master, Salty Dog, Aiden, Andrew, Jiggly Crotch, Use Beef, Martin, Sean and Logan for being ridiculous Rambler supporters on Patreon, and many thanks to all the other Ramblers too! Patreons, Rambler Patreons. Gosh, diggly darn.